chasing that win. In this world of speed, let the real fun begin. So here's to the track, the memories we create. Full throttle dreams, we're never gonna wait. Garage 73, this is where I belong. In this race of my life, I'll forever stay strong. Tearing down the track, Garage 73. Tires reaching, hear the engine roar for me. I rest, it's not a game, motherfucker. It's a life of vibe and adrenaline thruster. Paint schemes flashing, colors in the night, broadcasting the thrill, man, everything feels right. From teammates to friends, we're chasing that win. In this world of speed, let the real fun begin. Remember that night we pulled an all-nighter, turning that wheel, making our fucking skills tighter. Hitting that fade, always stay higher. You said, never be afraid to learn, my friend. With every lap, we knew we'd never bend. Paint schemes flashing, colors in the night, broadcasting the thrill, man, everything feels right. From teammates to friends, we're chasing that win. In this world of speed, let the real fun begin.
Green flag.
Turning that wheel, making our fucking skills tighter. Hitting that vape, always stay higher. You said, never be afraid to learn, my friend. With every lap, we knew we'd never bend. Took the gamble, hit that wall once or twice, but every crash.
Yeah, folks, sorry about that. It's been a process probably all day with the power grid and everything out here in Salt Lake City. I don't know what's been going on. We lost power twice today. Internet finally came back at about 4:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. It's now 6:50. So my apologies about that. That was not expected. It just cut everything cut out. My computer, my son's computer, everything cut out. Then came back on. That's part of the archaic grid, I guess you would say, that we have out here. So anyway, so sorry about that. Back to, we are 12 laps in. So I do the technical difficulties, but as of right now, we're showing Ollie Ferguson in first, Matt Morrison in second, 98, Ethan Thompson running in third, Jeff Ramsdale 97 in fourth. Busy Bissett running in fifth, with Dana Shepard climbing through the ranks there in 44th. Keep going through the line here. DJ Kinner in 32nd. Noah Jarrell, new name here. Just moved around DJ. Bob Early in the 10th. 11th now, Jim Downham. He's got down in the 28th car. Keith Fonseca is already 3 laps down. Looks like Chris Jordan, Kirkland, and Ramos are already out, so we probably missed a little bit of action here, folks. I'm terribly sorry about that. That was not expected, and you can imagine the panic that set in when it happened, but we're good. We are good to go. We'll get situated here and get everything figured out. I know you probably see some screens popping up. Sorry about that. We'll get it all figured out here soon or later. As we take a look inside, 44 Dana Shepard gets around 2036, looking down low inside that 44th. Right on the heels, that 32 with DJ Kinner inside Carroll. Down at the 59 saying, what's going on, guys? I am here. Some crazy action. You take a look. Jim, down. Looking to try to get around these guys. Now on board with DJ Kinner, looking inside, trying to get around the 36. He's going to take a safe right there. Probably not doing anything and just say, hey, we got a lot of laps to go. It's only 17 of 150, so I'm going to settle right in here. take a look right behind him, Jim Downham. And that 28 machine that was right behind them. Take a look at what's going inside there. Inside his machine. Got a pretty good gap between him and the template car for David Shepard. I'm sure they will be out until sooner or later. Alright, let's take a look on board with Dana Shepard. Putney, Vermont is what I was looking for earlier when I was trying to get this thing underway, folks. Putney, Vermont. Passing Matt. That second place finish is Ethan setting his sights on that 55. Total panic of everything that was going on. Oh, you can't hear me at all. Can you back there? Yes, I can, Paul. Yes, Mom, you're on the right site. Paul, let me know if that's too loud or if that's better. Tell me if that's better there for you. I appreciate that. I had, with the panic and everything that settled in once everything, once the power cut off on me, it was sheer panic. Sorry, guys. I hope that's better. Is that better there, Paul? Let me know if that's better and louder. If not, I will have to adjust the gain again. I went up high as I could. Might be time for a new mic or headset, something like that. Thompson does take a look. Or actually, yeah, he was taking a look there. God, Ollie Ferguson. See if we can get something going there. We'll take a look at Ollie Ferguson. And what we'll do is take a look back. There's Ethan Thompson, that dude. Ferguson is trying to fight and hold on and maintain that P1 spot. Yeah, I bet you it was, Paul. I'm sorry about that. I hope that's better. I hope that's way better. Sharon's here, Mama Kelleher too. We got the whole game. We got Mama Jess, Mama Sharon, Mama Kelleher. We have Paul. We have so many here. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for coming in. Make sure you hit that like, follow, subscribe, hit the little bell. You can get alerted when we go live here on Garage 73. Hoping to get these going here more in the future. So Xcelerate Racing League, any other racing league. If you're looking for a broadcaster, hit me up. We're here. I'm here for you. Getting a little exciting here. That's for sure. Take a look at Matt Morrison. Currently sitting in the third spot. He is up 10 spots right now, so he's probably, sitting there saying, "Hey, I got some space up. Gonna move up here and maybe take our time. You don't want to run your tires off. Richmond straight up can mess up your tires. That's for sure." I know we didn't get too much into the race info, so everybody's pretty comfortable right now. We'll take a look at that race info. We are, I didn't want to say Darlington. The reset had made everything messed up on me, so I am sorry about that. We'll get that fixed for you, though. Don't worry about that. So yeah, no, we are here at Richmond in the NextGen series. So that was an epic fail. Thanks for that, SDK, for not saving everything that I put in there before. So we'll take that off the screen. The race info here is it's 150 laps. They can run about anywhere between 94 to 102 laps. So we look at some glowing brakes there on that 6 Matt Morrison. So they can make it pretty far. It all depends on where your driver is comfortable sitting, where they're going to want to take that tires. There's some great glow coming off those front tires, folks. If you keep an eye out there, it's pretty great. Yeah, that power loss really just threw me off my game. I was ready to go, and now I'm just like scrambling. But still happy to be here to bring you a race. Absolutely happy here to be bringing you a race. We take a look at Jim Downham at Wellspring Church, 573 Western. Answering a message here or there. Yeah, everything's good, Paul. Everything's good, Jess. I see that. Sorry for the concern there. It's like my mom. Nope, we're here. No, Mom, I got you. We're good, Mom. No worries. You are here. You are live. From Carson City, Nevada to Salt Lake City to Western Massachusetts, to Vermont, to New Hampshire. We are live. We are live as we are taking a look at a battle right now as Ethan Thompson in that 98 is trying to take a look on the outside of that 55 chrome. So I collect die casts. Not a lot of people do, but a lot of people like to collect die casts. We would call that color chrome. That is color chrome in his car there. Hopefully that might be a little bit better there, Paul. The better balance between my voice and the in-car. Let's see. We're going to take a look at that battle with Ethan Thompson and Ollie Ferguson. It's getting really heated, everybody. That's getting heated. Here we go. Ollie Ferguson has a little bit of a slight advantage on him, but Ethan Thompson throws it a little bit deeper than him, and as of right now, moves into that first spot. That was a good takeover there, but you can tell he is right there on his inside still, so it's still a fierce battle back and forth between that 55 and 98 with the number 6 just sitting there behind and the 69 just saying, hey, make a mistake, we're here. We're here. I don't think any mistakes will be done by any of these guys here, that 55, 98, 6, or 69 some season sim racing. Great. Okay, good. I'm glad. Yeah, still doing some adjusting and getting used to, buttons and dials and mouse clicks and 3 different screens. It's a pretty wild scene here as 98 is taking a look at the outside again of Ollie as this is getting a really heated battle for the first spot. There's a lot of things going on over here for the broadcast. The past week I've come to find out that there's a lot of work involved with this, but I love doing it as Ethan Thompson does make that pass. That little bump from the 55. I don't know if that's a little displeasure that he got around him or whatever. He's like, hey, dude, I'm here, man. What's going on? But Ethan Thompson, that 98 Chevy ET Droneworks video graphics does make the pass to take over the lead over that 55 donut design. Matt Morrison still comfortable there in the P3 spot. 69, that's still sitting there in 4th. So that was some quick early action there for you. Take a look at Matt Morrison in that 6. I do know that Matt Morrison, there it is. Stillwater, New York is where Andrew Burnett is from Busy, as we call here in XRL. Proud member of the U.S. Army E-Racing team. So thank you for your continued service. We appreciate you and love you, Busy. Thank you so much, Matt Morrison. Redding, California. I knew there was another person around here that was East Coast, a little bit more, or sorry, West Coast, a little bit more farther West Coast than I am. Matt Morrison out of Redding, California. Some folks in the United States might say Reading, but it's Redding. There's another Reading, Pennsylvania, R-E-A-D-I-N-G, Reading. Yeah, that's definitely Reading, California. Ramsdale. My neck of the woods, Worcester. Okay, that's pronounced Worcester. Some of you guys might get it messed up and say Worcester or Worcestershire. It's not Worcestershire. It's not Worcester. It's Worcester. W-O-O-S-T-A-H. Don't ask. We're not going to explain it to you. Worcester, Massachusetts. Sponsored by Turtle Shells. And member of Gas and Go Racing. Running a Toyota Camry. I don't know about you folks. This Toyota Camry front ends kind of look like the Toyota Priuses, but that's me as we see some glowing red coming out of the front of those brake rotors. They're definitely hanging it hard there going into the turns. Take a look at the 96 of David Trumley. Toledo, Ohio, David Trumley in that Bitcoin 96. I'm more of a Dogecoin fan myself. Not really a big Bitcoin fan, but hey, each their own. David Trumley running that Ford Mustang Dark Horse 96. Bitcoin. One of the newcomers here, Noah Jarrell. If I got that name wrong, make sure you reach out to me in Discord and let me know how you pronounce it. Noah Jarrell and that Ford Mustang number 36. You're throwing it back to the old Tony Stewart Home Depot paint scheme, maybe like with Joey Logano. I don't know. It's so hard to tell. I grew up in, I guess, many different generations of racing, so it's kind of hard to tell who that may be to me. But to me, that'd be a Tony Stewart paint scheme. Some people may be a Joey Logano fan. That's not me. Definitely not a Joey Logano fan. As we take a look at my buddy and teammate Dana Shepard, hometown Putney, Vermont. Some good skiing out there. If you're a skier or snowboarder, you can head out there. There's some good skiing out there. Some people tell you that the best powder on earth is here in Salt Lake City, but I don't know. I don't get out there in the winter. You won't see me there. Dana Shepard running that Dawn Ultra Dish Liquid number 44 DEP Racing Chevy Camaro. Take a look back over to our buddy Gentleman Jim Downham running that Ford Dark Horse Mustang. Ocean City, New Jersey. I have to, every time I broadcast, I have to say Ocean City is not too far away from my favorite place, Wildwood, New Jersey, where I like to take people. As Bob Bruce sends it in a little hot. Coming in hot there, Bob. Not number 66. 66 Burlew Brothers Toyota sending a little hot. But yeah, if you're ever on the East Coast, folks, and you're looking for a nice beach or a nice area to go to, check out Wildwood, New Jersey, kind of by Ocean City, Maryland, Ocean City, New Jersey. Watch the tram car, please. It's a great area to bring the family. And speaking of Bob Burlew, we'll bring it on board with him, also from the same area, Whiting, New Jersey, and that Burlew Brothers Racing Toyota Camry. That dog on the back of that car, everybody loves that car. It's always so adorable. Like, look at that little car, it's so cute. Take a look at that. There it is. Everybody's always looking for that dog. There he is. Number 66, Bob Burlew Brothers Racing Toyota. There's the dog everybody's always looking to see. Take a look back down to Keith Fonseca, running that number 61 Castrol Edge. He's currently sitting 11th, 3 laps down, and having a tough night himself. DJ Kinner looks like he went into the pits. Can't get anything of him, but going back to the top of the charge, Ethan Thompson from Salisbury. Some people might say Salisbury, could be Salisbury, but Salisbury Steak Day, children. Hailing from Salisbury, Maryland, not to be confused with the Baltimore area. He is not a Ravens fan, everybody. He is a Steelers fan, but avid Orioles fan for sure. Definitely an Orioles fan. Ollie Ferguson going through back around again to our top 3 here in the race. I'd have to assume with 55 laps to go, if they're going to break it down into halves or thirds, if they're going to break it down into thirds, pit stops may be coming up here soon, but I think pit strategy is going to play into this race. Everybody's sitting comfortable, not doing too much, staying safe and sound, I would guess, this race. Not too much action. 15 cars here, 3 cars out. Chris Jordan, the number 78, the 88 of Bill Kirkstra, and the 83 machine of Brandon Lawless. Those 3 showing out of the race. DJ Kenner in the pit. So Keith is trying to fight his way back up here. Ollie Ferguson in that 55 does take a look inside that 98 again. Oh, Ethan Thompson trying to get around him. Taking a look again. Is he going to be able to make it? I don't know. Well, I guess I would say if I was the 55, knowing how strong that 98 is, no matter what track he's at, I may just fall in and try to save some tires here. But, oh, he gets a little loose there. Almost takes out Ethan Thompson. Oh, boy. There was some stuff about to go down there. Easy there, 55. Easy. No reason to take out the leaders. Plenty of laps to go. 59 down of 150. Matt Morrison still looking there in P3, looking pretty, saying, hey, guys, you'll make a mistake. I'll take the lead. I'll take that P1 spot for sure. As the 55 takes a look, another look inside that 98 Chevy. He's going to be able to make it around, folks. Ethan Thompson says, nope, not right now. You're going to have to work for it there, Ollie. Definitely having to work for it. ET gets a little loose there. Coming off the side. Oh, man. I don't know. They were close. They weren't banging yet. There was no door banging going on, but they were close. They were pretty close. They're definitely exchanging positions here. Back and forth. And the 55 does get around the 98. The 98's like, not so quick there, Ferguson. I'm going to take a look here on the inside and see what I got. But you know what? Maybe I'll just fall back in. So, with that being said, Ferguson of the 55 does take... Oh, and we have caution on the track. There is a caution. Let's take a look here, see what transpired. Like we got a... Oh, yeah. Oh. Looks like the 97 just gets a little loose. Oh, no, and takes out the 44, Dana Shepard. Dang. Oh, it was loose. Thought he corrected it. Didn't hit the brakes enough, but yikes. Up brake for him and the 44, Dana Shepard. Hate seeing that. Hate seeing that. So I do suspect that we are going to get, yep, everybody's going to start coming down. They're going to come take 4 tires. They're going to get plenty of fuel. This'll pretty much make it to the end, I think, folks. If they come up here, they're going to make it to the end. And while we have a minute, we're taking a look at all the green flag, that green flag wreck that happened. Oh man, looks like we had another one too. 1 second here. What happened? Looks like under yellow, maybe the 66 might have got a little loose. Oh no, maybe not. Not quite certain what happened here. I had a little note that he might have crashed, but maybe not, folks. So sorry about that. With pit stop action going on and everybody coming back out, Ethan Thompson does bring back the 98 into P1. Matt Morrison makes his way into P2 spot. The 69 at Busy coming into third, and the 36 coming in P4. 96 up to P5. I'm going to take a moment to just cut to a quick commercial, and we'll be right back. We are still under caution here with 67 of 150 down. All kinds of crazy things are going on over here with my software. That power going off just like reset everything. A lot of stuff that I was programmed before isn't programmed now. A whole bunch of stuff happened. So sorry, folks. I'm trying the best I can figuring out what's going on the fly. My bad, but we'll get through it. Does look like the lights off. Our lights are not on the pace car, so they next time by that pace car will be ducking down, ducking and dipping, and I'm getting all my words messed up trying to figure out. I'm trying to do 4 things at once. I'll get this figured out sooner or later, you guys. I'll get it figured out sooner or later. Now, what I was trying to say before was that yellow flag was brought to you by Fat Chick Shocks and Accessories, but that didn't work out the way I wanted it to as the pace car dips inside, and we are going back. Green flag racing as Ethan Thompson gets a huge jump on Matt Morrison. Looks like Biznet also gets a huge jump as he's looking on the inside of Matt Morrison. Matt Morrison says, "Not so quick, buddy. I want that position back." It looks like that is going to be the exciting battle as the 97 gets around the 66 of Bob Burlew. The 96 looking inside the 36, staying right tucked in behind Busy in that 69. A whole bunch of action going on here on the track with this green flag. Going back in the air with lap 70 down, 150 to go. You don't have stage breaks or anything like that here. However, they do give points out during regular season for halfway points, basically, would be the stage. But not here. I did see a couple cars get into it there in the back. I don't know. It didn't bring out a yellow or anything. We're going 3 wide here, folks. 3 wide for the lead. The 20 gets into the wall. The 69 makes it around the 98. The 96 coming around the 98. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on here. Yikes, sorry, it wasn't the 20, it was the 36 in that Home Depot cars. We're still 3 wide right behind those guys as 44, Dana Shepard looking on the inside of the 55 of Ollie Ferguson, who's looking inside of 36 as they touch just a little bit. Jim Downham looking on the inside or the outside in that 28 Ford Mustang. Hold on, guys. It's getting way crazy here in the early stages. Way crazy here in the early stages. So much action going on that I couldn't even keep up with what was going on. My screen was just flipping all over, and the caution is out again on yet another caution, folks. Yet another caution. It looks like a few guys may have gotten in together. My replay's not working correctly, so bear with me. I will get that figured out later on. Here's looks like we got something going on with Jim Downham here in that 28. Oh yeah, it looks like the 44 got loose, Jim got loose, and then that also involved Keith Fonseca, who probably was just the aftermath of seeing the other guy spinning in front of him. Yeah, exactly what I thought it was. He got loose and was able to save it and correct it. Doesn't seem to have any damage there. That was a little hairy, folks. See what may have caused that there. Oh yeah, it looks like the 44 got a bit loose, and then the 28 just like checked up a little bit behind him. So, yep, a little bit of racing deals here, folks. No harm, no foul. 75 laps down. We are at the halfway mark. We're at 75 laps down. 175 to go of 150. Matt Morrison in the sixth in the first spot. 69 of Busy in the P2. David Trumley sitting in P3. Ethan Thompson taking it comfortable in the 4th spot. Number 55 staying in P5. Newcomer Gerald in the 36 sitting in 6th. Jeff Ramsell 97 7th. Bob Burlew in that 66 Toyota sitting in 8th. 44 Dana Shepard in that Chevy Camaro in 9th. And rounding out your top 10, Jim Downham at 28, sitting in P10. And that's right, folks. Yet another caution. I was trying to... before that caution was brought to you by Fat Chicks, Shocks and Accessories. Your most trusted and least known name here in iRacing parts. Fat Chicks, Shocks, and Accessories. Also, for sim racing parts, check out on Facebook Sim Racing Accessories for your like Moza, like Fanatec, and like Thrustmaster mods and accessories. That's Sim Racing Accessories on Facebook. Tell them Garage 73 sent you. And another proud sponsor here for XRL, Xcelerate Racing League, Havoc Racing Syndicate. Got Havoc Racing Syndicate here for your, I would have to say, tutorial needs. Adam Ritchie over there is great with his tutorials, showing you different schematics and things that had been going on between you and another driver and how you can get better. And just an all-around good guy showing you how to get around a track. So check out Havoc Racing Syndicates if you're looking to get into some endurance racing or just better your sim racing game. Havoc Racing Syndicates. A lot of action here, folks. Short track racing here at Richmond. Trying to get everything pulled back up still. It was a panic, man. I was telling you right now, it was such a panic trying to get everything pulled up, and it didn't work out the way I wanted it to, but, we're getting there. About to just wrap this caution flag up and go back green flag racing and see who will have that pit strategy to be green able flag to make it all the way as we are going back green flag racing, as that 6 of Matt Morrison does get a good jump there on the 96 and the 69 respectively to gain a position or a car position or two. But it looks like Busy's hot on his trails. He's like, not so fast there, bud. I'm coming in. That 55. Oh, Ferguson coming on the inside as well. They're exchanging a little bit. Well, they didn't touch. It was close, but they didn't touch there. So. Still here with you, folks. Looks like we have another caution flag. Not quite certain what for. We'll try to figure that out in a moment. Sorry, was trying to figure out one of the little things here to try to make the broadcast better for you. Still working everything out. Oh yeah, caution flag did come out. Not quite certain why. Try to figure that out in a moment. But meanwhile, we are just ticking down the laps here, trying to get into the final stages here. This is the third caution of the race. Sometimes here we like to do what we call dial it up. Maybe I can try to get someone dialed up. Let's see if we can get Ethan Thompson dialed up. Working on it. One of the other things that I need to figure out is this thing, but we'll get it figured out. Hey, Ethan, Josh here in the booth. You got a copy? How's the race going for you, bud?
I do. I couldn't hear you.
Oh no!
Because Paul used his wife to play a blurb on my stream. It's going pretty good. I'm just trying to take my time. First run went really well. Maybe I could have saved just a little bit more, considering that once I got by Ollie, he was able to come back and get up by me. So, but yeah, I mean, it's definitely slick. That's for sure. Out of 2 and out of 4.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of people get slippy. Yourself, the 55 included, but he's got his elbows up. He is turning that wheel, trying to maintain and get up there in the front. Do you have any strategy here for the end? Do you think it's going to come down to pit strategy, or it's just going to come down to tire saving?
I mean, mostly tire saving, but we'll see what happens if we get any more cautions or not. I think if we get another caution, I think we'll probably pull a lot of us down, but we'll see. I mean, we'll have to see how close or how far away these guys get over the next, I don't know, 30 or so laps. Make a decision from there, but I mean, we got enough to make it to the end. I know that. So.
All right. Well, listen, I know you're about to go back green flag racing. Good luck to you, and we will see you there at the end, Ethan.
All right, thanks, Josh.
You got it, bud. As we take our dialed up and get in tune with Ethan Thompson, trying to make his way back to the front of this pack. He's currently sitting in P4 as we go back green flag racing here at Richmond. This is the 6 and the 55 are battling each other. Try that. We take a look at 98 on the outside of the 36 and 3 wide with the 97 of Jeffrey Ramsdell on the outside. And they just calmly just said, hey, we are going to calm right down there. Now it's the 97 and the 98. 97, 98 in sequential order. As Jeffrey Ramsdell does get loose and goes inside, Ethan Thompson's going to say, hey, bye, bud, and get around him. And 36 of Gerald, newcomer here. Matt Morrison's still got a nice lead there on the 55. Ethan Thompson going back there. Dana Shepard trying outside of the 96. Making his way back up through the pack. It's currently showing in the P6 position. Trying to keep it exciting here for you folks. Gotta tell you, the same time, getting messages left and right from everybody. So, one moment. I'm just trying to... Sorry for the background noise. All the kids are home, so we do have all three of the kids home tonight. So trying to keep it cool, calm, and collect as much as I can as the 98 and the 69 do a little battle side by side. 36. Oh no, Gerald's still right behind them, trying to show what's going on. Charisma. Still a heated battle between Matt and Ethan Thompson there for, Ethan and Matt Morrison for P2 and P3. My bad. Distractions galore. It's been that way since I tried the impromptu broadcast tonight for Xcelerate Racing League, but that's okay. We're going to make do. We're going to get through it, guys. We will get through it. I promise that. Back from Ethan Thompson looking at Matt Morrison, who's still trying to get some kind of advantage on him to get around that 98. Behind him, Busy Biznett looking on the inside of the 96, or the 6 as well, sorry. Looking on the 69 looking on the inside of the 6, trying to get a pass going on him. Looking backwards from the 6 of Matt Morrison, looking back at 69 of Busy and 36 of Gerald. 99 laps down. Next time by, they'll be at 100 laps with 50 to go. I'm thinking most these drivers will have enough to take it to the end. It's going to be all about, just like Ethan in that 98 had said before, it's going to be, as Busy hits the wall a little bit, it's going to be all about tire saving here for the remaining laps of this race as we go on board with Andrew Biznett, who was the 36 of Gerald was trying to get around a few moments ago, but looks like that is spread out, and he's got his eyes set on that 6 of Matt Morrison, currently sitting in the P4 spot. Moving ahead to Matt Morrison, looking on the inside of the 98 of Ethan Thompson. ET not giving that up. That is for sure. Without a fight. No way. Well, here, folks, listen. Give it a quick look. Listen. Tell me what you hear. I hear shifting and downshifting. Take a listen. Something you got to do here in these short tracks, especially with 5 gears in the NextGen car. Sometimes you find yourself downshifting and upshifting to use those RPMs to turn that car and get you around the corner. Meanwhile, it doesn't. Sometimes it saves tires, sometimes it might. 75% of the time, you're not saving tires if you're shifting and downshifting. So, take a look at the rundown. 55 of Ferguson sitting in the first spot. P1. 98 of E.T. Ethan Thompson in P2. Matt Morrison in 6th. we go on board with Andy Busy Biznet of that 69 U.S. Army Esports sponsored Chevy. Going back to the 5th spot, 36 of Noah Gerald. Chris Jordan in the chat saying Noah's up to 5th. Way to go. You got some fans out there. Noah Gerald in that 36 Home Depot Ford Mustang. Sitting in P6, we have that David Trumley machine. Bitcoin sponsored Ford Dark Horse Mustang. And P7, Keith Fonseca in his Castrol Edge number 61 Chevy Camaro. Bob Burlew in P8. Considerably far back, playing the safe route there, hoping for a top 10. 97 of Jeff Ramsdale, that Taco Bell sponsored Toyota Camry, and Dana Shepard. Oh, going back to Shepard, sideways there, going back to the 44 of that Dawn Ultra Dish Liquid. Number 44 of Dana Shepard rounds out your top 10 at the moment. Jim Downham has been sitting in the pits for quite a while, so I'm just wondering what might be going on with him. Trying to see if I could get a word in. If there's anybody available to find out what was going on. We have that 28 Ford Mustang. Gentleman Jim Downham has been sitting in the pits for a while. Might be a tale of the tape here, folks. Be able to figure out why he may be sitting in the pits. Oh, we will see why here. Yep. Oh, tough break for that 28 car, Jim Downham. I'll tell you, even just a brush with the wall, we'll break that toe link in that right front. So that's probably what happened there, and why he has been sitting there for a little while as we go back on board with Ethan Thompson. Comfortably sitting at P2 behind Owen Ferguson. The leader still trying to come down to figuring out who's going to take over that top spot when it comes down with at least 5 to go. It's going to be tough to say with Ollie Ferguson with about 3 car lengths. Bring it, everybody. So much action going on in this short track here. Richmond Raceway. Richmond Raceway is the only NASCAR track that's a 3/4 mile D-shaped oval. It's not a perfect, like I would say, oval, if you will. It's a D-shaped oval. So the tri-oval area around the front stretch is kind of like, figure what a D looks like. And that's what it looks like there. And Richmond Raceway is also known for hosting all of events at night, mostly. I was an early pioneer of night racing, holding special Tuesday night races in 1964. And another fun fact about Richmond Raceway, it sold out 33 consecutive NASCAR Cup Series races until 2008. And I do believe they still sell out going past that. There's a couple of years there through COVID where it didn't, but they're back to selling out races at Richmond Raceway, and the video scoring tower has more LED square footage than any other in motorsports. So if If you ever get a chance to check out that pylon at Richmond Raceway, it's got a lot of LED square footage in that bad boy. Keeping an eye on here in the leaders, 118 laps, 150 down. Ollie Ferguson in that 55 still holding the lead there over Ethan Thompson, but Ethan's not that far off of him, so if he saves enough tires and Ollie burns him up, he may be able to make that pass to take over the lead here. But that 6 of Matt Morrison, who is no slouch here, and it could be a very dark contender to deal with in the coming laps, is sitting right there comfortably in P3. A little bit far back, I'd say about 6 or 7 car lengths, is 61 of Keith Fonseca, 2 seconds back. So if any one of these 3 drivers slip off, Keith could capitalize on top of that and come into a P3. So still got 30 laps to go here. Ton of stuff going on. We will be right back after this message. $124 laps of 150. We are back. Ollie Ferguson still leading over Ethan Thompson in that 98, about half a second lap back. I know a lot of the graphics have disappeared, folks. I don't know what happened during that power outage. I lost a lot of stuff, but we'll figure it all out later and make sure it's set up perfectly for everybody. So 55, 98, and a 6. Definitely trying to get around that lap car of Jim Downham, who's come back on the track after a lengthy stop in pit road for crew attention. But he just let him on by, knows he ain't competing, so no sense in running them or racing them. Just let him on by. He's still showing a little problems. Maybe he's not got all that damage fixed yet. That would be my guess. He's still tagging the wall here and there. 20 to go out of 150, so we are winding down here in the laps at Richmond Raceway for Xcelerate Racing League's exhibition of the NextGen series. Ollie Ferguson's still holding about 2 car lengths over the 98 of Ethan Thompson, who holds about 3 or 4 car lengths over Matt Morrison, who's about a second back. Maybe one of those top 3 drivers race if we go blue flag here. Ethan Thompson, he's getting a little wiggly there, but he is trying to make that run on the outside of that 55 donut design chrome color Chevy Camaro. Will he have enough to get around him? Time will soon tell. He's making his move, trying to do it as quick as he can. Board with Big 55 of Ferguson, you can see Ethan Thompson in his mirror. Here we go on board with 98 of ET Ethan Thompson. He's still trying to make his run on that 55. Matt Morrison about 6-7 car lengths back. Behind him, not too far back, 61 of Keith Fonseca. He gets a little loose as the tire wear is probably starting to show him a little bit more of who's boss here. The tire wear. They've only taken 1 set of tires since that green flag dropped about 135 laps ago. So 14 laps to go. Whose race is it going to be? Yeah, Jess, I saw you in the chat. Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to reset a whole bunch of things and save a whole bunch of things. I don't know what happened. Like, my computer was on all day, so everything I saved, like when the power went off, reset everything. So I have to like go back in and re-hit save and stuff. Sorry about that. Not the ideal situation, but came back strong, I guess. Came back strong, didn't quit. Just like the 98 of Ethan Thompson and that 6 of Matt Morrison, who is trying to gain a little bit more advantage over that 4th and 5th place car, 3 and 7 6 back of 61 Fonseca, 96 Trumbley. As they are coming up on some lap traffic here. .36 ducks low. So I'm not going to have anything to do with that. Go ahead on, guys. Go on by. Go ahead. I'll let you go. As Gerald heads into the pits. Probably didn't have enough fuel. Decided he was going to make it all the way and maybe didn't make it. That's okay. He's going to come back out. Of Ollie Ferguson coming up more on lap traffic. Jeffrey Ramsdell is 22 seconds back, almost a whole track behind that 55 of Ollie Ferguson. As the 6 is hot on the heels of the 98, trying to make his pass with only 8 to go. 28 of Jim down and behind them, but he's showing 17. Yeah, 17 laps down, so he's just going to bide his time. So it looks like the real race here with 7 laps to go is between that second and third place spot. So 6 is trying to see if he can make his way around him. Still not enough mustard underneath those Goodyear slicks, but Ethan's known to be strong and, turn the juice on, maybe hit that NOS tank a little bit later in the laps with 5 to go. The 6 is taking a look on the inside. He decided to back out real quick with that 97 of Jeffrey Ramsdell there. Morrison decides to back off a little bit, not set it in too deep there. 4 laps to go across the line. Fonseca, 10 car lengths back, maybe more from those guys. Not even a contender here, so it looks like it's going to come back to Ollie Ferguson, Ethan Thompson, and Matt Morrison. As we take a look back from the rear of Matt Morrison's Chevy Camaro, looking back at Ethan Thompson. I don't know if Ethan's just going to have enough to go with 3 laps to go here at Richmond. To go here in the race at Richmond for Xcelerate Racing League as Matt Morrison does take a look on the inside of that 98 of Ethan Thompson. That's who to go. Trying to take over that P2 spot. Don't know if he's going to have enough to get it. Ethan's still strong on the outside there, rubbing up against the wall there. Not too close, but close enough to gain that advantage over that 6, where that is where the fights go. Final lap here with everybody going, trying to go hard. With that green, white, checkered, and checkered flag, Ollie Ferguson here has won the race. Not 55 machine. P2 98 Ethan Thompson and number 6 Matt Morrison coming in P3. Heck of a race, even with the tech difficulties I guess you would have on any given night here. So we take a look at a celebratory burnout by Ollie Ferguson in that color chrome number 55 Donut Designs Chevy Camaro. Well deserved. Burning it down here at Richmond. Congratulations on your win here, number 55, Ollie Ferguson. A little homage to Alan Kowicki here with a Polish victory lap around the track. Let him take that. Congratulations on that. Great time as we look at 55 burning it down the back stretch. Time to get some of our race winners. Our P1, 2, and 3, if we can get them in here. Number 6, Matt Morrison. Got Josh in the booth. You got a copy? Yeah, a little hard to hear. You might need to turn me up a little bit. A little bit there. Hey, listen, P3, that was quite a battle between you, the 55, and the 96. I imagine it was going to come down to some sort of pit strategy or tire saving. When it came down to tire saving, is that what you had to do here as well? Did you figure it was only going to take one pit stop depending on the cautions? Yeah, it looked like there was a lot of. So the track I was hearing was probably a little slick too. Did you feel a little bit of the slickness of the track tonight on the lights here at Richmond?
Typically Richmond, you know, like with how just the corners, you just get loose off. It seems like it happens in every car that we drive through. Try to keep it under control. The second restart, I had to go to the lead, and I didn't even want to be there. I had to go because I had Andrew on my inside, and David was behind me, and I'm like, I can't save right now because I'm gonna get ran over. So I had to punch it to the lead. I just
Yeah, from a lot of what I was seeing up here, a lot of the cars were getting loose and the rear end was kicking out. So, but listen, congratulations on a great run tonight, Matt. Look forward to seeing you. Are you running Tuesday night? Oh, good. Looking forward to seeing you here Tuesday on Xcelerate Racing Garage 73 Broadcast Truck Series. Congratulations on a P3 tonight. That was a well-deserved P3 and a hard-fought race tonight for you. So we look forward to seeing you here on Tuesday, bud. Anybody you want to shout out to tonight? I agree. It's like I wanted to actually race tonight because I love Richmond, but trying to get these things tuned in and just dialed in and stuff to see what it can bring in the future. But appreciate you. My dog appreciates you in the background, and we look forward to seeing you Tuesday night, Matt. All right, bud. And now see if we can get our P2 tonight. Ethan Thompson. Ethan, Josh in the booth. You got another copy, bud?
Yeah, I got you, Josh.
Man, P2, that was fought hard tonight. Ollie gave you a run for your money, and Matt right behind you on your bumper most of that night. Tire wear came into a play, huh?
Yeah, it definitely did. And towards the end, like maybe with about 20 or so laps to go, I was able to pull in on Ollie and got pretty close, but with having to push a little bit harder to try to get to him, I started to lose rear grip, and I was having a lot of trouble getting off the exits of 2 and 4, so slipped up a couple times. I mean, nothing obviously too bad, but just enough that he was able to keep pulling away, and then I was having to fight Matt there at the end too and play a little defense to be able to keep him behind and get second.
Yeah, track slickness was coming into play for a few drivers tonight. I noticed a lot of people were the rear end was coming around and sending them to the inside wall. but you were able to fight it off most of the night and led some of those laps. But this is just an exhibition series. We have another 5 races to go. Is there anything that you want to put out there? Maybe try to get some more people into the league. Maybe we can try to get some more drivers in here. Something we can do to help you here with Garage 73 Broadcasting.
Man, I'd absolutely love to get some more guys in here. I mean, I think we had about 15 or so tonight. I mean, I know with it just being an exhibition season, people may not show up as eagerly. I know people like fighting for points, so I do expect numbers to go up when we actually get going in January. But the hope is that we can get guys in here now, so that way, one, we're driving around each other. We're starting to, get comfortable with each other, kind of get, what works and what doesn't work. Like tonight, for example, we had Ollie get a black flag at the exit of pit road. No idea why he got it, but the admins chose to clear it. I know we don't normally clear black flags, but we chose to because I saw it firsthand, and I don't see anything that he did wrong. So I think that's something that we're going to start trying to consider doing, is that if the admins if an admin sees clear as day that nothing was wrong, done wrong by said driver, that we'll go ahead and clear it. So and that that's kind of that's what this season's for, is for working out the little kinks and stuff like that, and learning how we can make things better for the season to come. So, but hey, if anyone here is watching and they race, and you weren't here tonight, then come join us any of the other nights of the week. Come join us next Sunday. Tell your friends if you got anybody that races. These races always seem to go really well. It's not very often that we have crap show races, in my opinion. The super speedways usually are the only ones that end up being really bad. If they're going to be bad, that's where it's going to be. That's a big if. Maybe some short tracks from here and there, but like I said, I'd say 95% of the time we're going to have a pretty darn good race.
Yeah, no, and I totally feel you with the bugs and the kinks and getting things dialed in, because that's what I've been trying to do here. So, I appreciate the opportunity to broadcast your races here at Xcelerate Racing League, to try to figure out what I'm doing while you guys are trying to figure out what you're doing. And I think it's just a great, partnership and things like that. Is there anybody you want to thank, or any shout outs you want to give tonight?
Sure. I'll shout out DEP Racing and DEP Graphics. They got a real good group of guys together for the racing team that they have, as well as Dan with the graphics and paint schemes that he comes out with. My car tonight, the paint was made by him. Thank you for the broadcast. I know that you're trying to, just like us in this exhibition series, you're trying to work out the kinks yourself with the broadcast. So, but we still appreciate you doing it. I know a lot of people enjoy watching it. Just the whole Xcelerate League. Thanks for all the other admins that are helping with this. It's a lot. I know that we haven't been around for very long, but everything was done well so far, in my opinion. So, and then all the other typical sponsors that we have, Admin Box and Havoc. I don't think I'm forgetting anybody, but you all know who you are. We appreciate you. Appreciate everyone that's watching. And yeah.
I got the gain set up. They were like, while we were talking, they were like, we can't hear E. I was like, well, let me go and turn the gain up. So I think they can hear you loud and clear now. So
I can definitely, I'm looking at it too. I can definitely hear myself. It was really hard to hear Matt, but.
Okay, good. Glad I got that figured out. So when the power outage happened, like a lot of things reset with OBS and SDK. I'm like, oh boy. Panic set in, and then panic set in even like more 30 minutes later when I'm hitting buttons, and all the buttons that I pre-programmed are not going off. So there was definitely a lot of work mid-race there to try to figure out. So I apologize for all the quiet times. That was just me trying to like, whoop, something happened. Got to figure this out. But again, appreciate the opportunity and appreciate you, Ethan, everything you guys do here at Xcelerate Racing. I don't think we have the first place winner in the Discord to be able to bring him in, so I'm going to bid you a farewell. And I look forward to seeing you on Tuesday night, Ethan.
Yeah, you too. I told Ollie to, if he'd hopped in the Discord, we'd get him in the booth on the broadcast, but I guess he wasn't worried about it. But hopefully we can get more guys involved on this aspect to help you out and make it, a little bit. I don't want to say better, because there's nothing that you're doing wrong per se, but obviously it's nice when we got more people that we can talk to.
Oh no, for sure. Things can always get better, and I'm learning every broadcast that I do. I'm learning new stuff, new tricks, new tips. So no, but I love it. I thanks so much for giving the opportunity, and I'll probably be talking to you in a little while.
All right, Josh, have a good one.
You too, bud. Talk to you soon.
See ya.
And with that, we're going to just pull up the results, go through that here for you tonight. Winning the race tonight, Ollie Ferguson, one of our neighbors from up north in the 55 machine. P2, Ethan Thompson, DEP Racing, number 98. Matt Morrison in that number 6, bringing up P3. Keith Fonseca in the number 61, bringing up the 4th position. David Trumbley in the 96 in the 5th. Bob Burlew, number 66, bringing up P6. Busy, Andrew Bisnett in that 69, U.S. Army Esports. Thank you for your service, sir. Coming up in the P7. Dana Shepard, one of our veterans here in the group, also thank you for your service. And P8 in that number 44. DEP Racing, Dawn Ultra Machine. Jeffrey Ramsell, the 97, bringing up P9. One of our newcomers here, Noah Gerald, P10, showing strong in a number 36 machine. Gentleman Jim Downham in the 28 and P11. DJ Kinner pulling up P12 in the 32. Brandon Lawless in the 83, pulling up P13. Chris Jordan, another DEP Racing driver, had a tough break tonight. Not too much of a short track racer, but he gave it his all tonight, coming up in the 14th spot. And rounding out our field tonight, number 88, Bill Kirkstra in the P15. Folks, another experience tonight, that's for sure. Power outages, trying to figure everything out, things resetting, doing everything mid-broadcast. We appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in tonight. I appreciate everything that you do for us, everything you do for Xcelerate Racing League, and we look forward to seeing you back here on Tuesday night for the Truck Series on Xcelerate Racing League and Garage 73 Broadcasting. So with that, I'm going to bid you a farewell from Salt Lake City, no matter where you are here in this great country. Be safe and be well.
Ripping tracks, DEP, Dana, Joe and the crew. Blazing harder than a V8, no fake moves, all true. Josh and Kevin, gears grinding, engines screaming wild. Switch the burner rubber, leave them stunned, full throttle style. Steam, Jimmy strong through the